Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Taurus on the cusp of the second house in the natal chart. Now, many of you may know the second house governs monetary things, finances, our resources, income generated, possessions, tangible assets, values, material items, our self-esteem and self-worth. And the sign on the cusp of the second house may indicate the profession or job one may, or maybe just a way the person generates money, may not necessarily be the person's career, which is indicated by the 10th house cusp. Well, anyway, the first, and also I want to say, can show the manner in which this is done and give characteristics to the second house. Now, somebody that has Taurus on the cusp of the second house, well, it's in its natural placement that way, and it's obviously, by sign, it is a very good placement. It can show somebody that can have good financial acumen, know their way around in terms of money, somebody that is also could be very methodical in regards to things related to money, monetary matters in terms of generating income. They could be very prudent as far as their finances may go, and this could be somebody that shows certain caution, certain reserve, prudent, very assiduous in monetary matters. This could be a person that has making money, maybe have some correlation to their self-esteem and self-worth. If the person is flourishing financially, they're going to probably feel very good about themselves. But if something's happening where their finances are dwindling or dissipating and they're not making the amount that he or she would like to, then the self-esteem and self-worth may go down as well. Now, I understand this may apply to many people regardless whether they have Taurus on the second house or not, but this could be even stronger and figure more prominently for somebody that has this particular position in their horoscope. Now, somebody that has Taurus on the cusp of the second house may show some Taurus characteristics in connection with finances, may be very tenacious and persistent with whatever it is they're working on. Even if Aries will be rising in many of these cases, but Aries, as many of you know, can be somewhat impatient and impulsive, and they somehow, but when it comes to something of a monetary nature, even if Aries is rising, there can be a little bit more, I guess we could say, fixity and persistence in terms of as far as their earning and what they're doing as far as generating money. I have a friend of mine, I don't know his rising sign. I know his sun sign is Aries, so in a solar chart, Taurus would likely be on the second house cusp. And he's changed businesses from time to time, which could be the Aries kind of impatience, well, going here and then I'm going to start this. But his main business has generally been very consistent as far as he's owned like Asian restaurants, but he might open one restaurant up somewhere and then stop at that place and sell that business and go to the next, but he's been very consistent as far as the general way that he's making money. So there is certain consistency and persistence in having Taurus on the second in terms of things of a monetary nature. Now, this could also be a person that has strives for stability, consistency. Perhaps their job when they work at, they like to, even like I said before with Aries rising in many cases, they may strive for some kind of peace and tranquility as far as their finances, things of a monetary nature may go. This person may accumulate possessions that have some kind of strong value and will can make money in the long run, something like someone that collects comic books or sports cards, something that will generate, that may increase in value over the time. And there may be a very, you could say, methodical approach as far as things, as far as money goes, things connected with tangible assets. This could be somebody that really knows the value of things and strives for, and really could be very proficient at things that are associated, that are tangible as far as their assets go. And this could be a person who, we could say, may have that approach to their finances, where it is that slow, steady progress, where it's a very step-by-step, systematic, one step at a time kind of thing. And as far as what maybe ways this person may make money, because the second house is connected with income generated, well, the first thing obviously I look at is maybe a field in art, because Taurus is Venus ruled, something perhaps connected, we could say drawing, painting, acting, singing. And this could be a person that is very loyal and steadfast in matters connected with their income generated. This person may also be proficient, perhaps something connected with banking, finances, perhaps working as a stockbroker, doing something where they're working with funds, working in a bank. So a person, perhaps pawnbroking. A pawnbroker is another possibility, because working as a pawnbroker, somebody really has to have a good conception and idea of the value of things. So this would be another possibility. So, and just things in general that may involve the dealing with money. And this could be something where this person may very well flourish at in terms of generating income. There might be, with Taurus on the second house cusp, the person may have a strong self-reliance in terms of making money, and really may have a strong aversion to having dependence on anyone else for this. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Taurus on the second house cusp in the natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Gemini on the second house cusp in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.